Here's a door and here's a window, here's the ceiling, here's the floor. The room is lit like a black and white movie. The TV's on, that's what it's for. And if you walk real slowly, you can feel the planet breathe. There's no need to feel so lonely now that we've all learned to give. Accidentally Kelly Street, where friends and strangers sometimes meet. Accidentally Kelly Street, I never thought life could be so sweet.
Good morning, everyone. I see my special guest, Markia Cooper, in the house.
Good morning.
Hi there, lovely lady. You're all popular now from your debut stage time in Orlando.
Yes, ma'am. I guess I'm popular.
Yeah, thanks for, having time for this interview this morning. I know you've been on Oprah and you've been on the Mel Robbins show.
That's right, Kelly. Speaking into existence.
That's right. I know. I'm a universe girl. Don't worry. So tell me this morning, are you having coffee or tea? That's what I like to know
Oh
first.
my God. I didn't even
Uh-oh.
mind. I
You?
normally drink my yeah, I know. I normally drink my black scrap molasses in the morning.
Oh my goodness. That sounds like it's gonna do something.
I'll do something for sure. But
I
yeah,
love
that's
it.
what I normally have. So it's like my imaginary cup.
Wow. Okay. It's all right. I'll pretend it's on your desk right there. It's
Yeah.
okay. That's cool. Well, I have to have some coffee and I like, Colombian. I like ground beans. I have a grinder and I did that for a hot minute, but it just takes a little extra time.
Okay.
I'm low maintenance. I like to be anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. So Markia, where are you calling from this morning? Where are you at?
I'm in Atlanta, Georgia.
Cool. All right. Well, you're pretty close to me. I'm in Hilton Head, South Carolina.
Okay.
So, the next time we have a corporate overview, we might have to hook up.
Got to. I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Good. So, were you born and raised there?
Yes, I was. I was born and raised here. I've been here my whole life. I
What's that
haven't.
like?
Oh, it's alright. It's okay. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
bad. Do I ever think about leaving here
Yeah.
for vacation? Yes.
Oh, okay. All
But
right.
that's it, just for vacation. I love it.
Wow. Good.
I
Good.
complain about it, but I love it.
It's busy. I know it's busy. When I go there, I've got like white knuckles.
Yes, traffic is every day.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a lot. Yeah. That's all
mhm,
right. Well, when you come to Hilton Head, it's a little slower pace. There's a lot of people retired here and it's either like they're just too rich to and they live here or they're retired and they live here or there's like the 40 somethings coming in now because you can work from anywhere. So now people are
mhm.
actually coming here to work from home and they're like, "Oh, another young couple. Oh, a couple with kids. Oh."
Oh,
We're coming in.
that sounds peaceful.
It is. It's good. So how long have you been with Symmetry?
For 13 months now. So a year and 1 month.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you. Thank you.
I know the first year is like just like the first couple weeks at any other job.
Yeah. Yes, it's like it's never a time where you just stop learning. I'm still learning to be honest with you, but
Me too. 10 years
yeah,
later.
man, it's like that first year you're like, oh,
Yeah,
roller
yeah,
coaster, but it was worth
yeah.
it.
That's good. So look into the future since you seem like a committed person. I mean, you're born and raised, you're not leaving Atlanta. So is this your home now? Like you're just like, I don't care what happens. I'm just gonna stick with this. I'm not going anywhere else.
That's what I feel now, but
Oh, we don't say bus on here. No.
you never know. I mean, with symmetry, we got the ability to work from anywhere, so it's like you never know.
Hmm.
You might
Yeah.
get married one day and
Oh,
go live in Hawaii or something, you know?
Okay, so you are open to possibilities.
Yes,
I
very
love
open
that.
possibility, especially
Yeah.
tropical places.
Yes, I love palm trees. Yeah.
Mhm, mhm.
Good. So, what do you think about the trips that Symmetry has out there with the carriers? Any of those catch your eye at conference? Like you're like, oh, I'm gonna go for that trip. I need to earn that trip.
Definitely, definitely. It's so many tropical places, even
Yeah.
Ireland. I never even thought of
Oh, I
going,
know.
but I'm like, oh my God. Looking at the pictures, I'm like,
Yeah.
I think I want to go to Ireland and put on a
When
skirt.
when they showed the picture of the castle, I was like, wow, I didn't think I would like that, but I think I could.
I've never seen grass so green in my life.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. For sure.
Hmm.
Yep. So, Markia, what are we going to talk about today? I like to kind of dig in a little bit. So tell us where you came from, like before Symmetry.
So before Symmetry, I was a general manager at a Greek restaurant for about 7 years. And then a little bit after that, I started doing event coordinating for another restaurant, just booking events there. So the restaurant industry mostly.
Yeah. I love planning events. I just helped plan the Align conference, and I'm not
Oh,
going to say
really?
yeah, I'm not going to say I loved every minute of it, but most of it.
Yeah, I know that's a lot. That's a lot
Kelly
of people.
is totally lying. Okay. She loved every minute of it, every team meeting we had and every huddle. She was like, guys, I'm so excited. You got to get there. You
Yeah.
got to be there.
Well,
No
yeah.
excuses.
That's true because I do love it. Like I love seeing what unfolds. I love seeing the result of it.
Mhm.
All the hard work you put in and yeah, and just seeing everyone else enjoy it. Like that because my
Yeah.
first voice is nurturer and connector second. But I think when you're planning something like that, it's just like, okay, you just want it to go off without a hitch and you want everyone to like just see all the good, and no hiccups. But I think we did a pretty good job. What'd you think about conference,
You
Markia?
guys did an amazing job.
Yeah.
Align was one of my first conferences of last year. So I love
Hmm.
it. I love the feeling. I love that we're like a big happy family. Like it's like a
Yeah.
reunion every time.
Yes.
So I love it. You guys did a great job.
That's what we said. We were like, this feels like a wedding or something. Like, especially the last night when we're all just like,
Yes.
let I was like sweating. I couldn't even catch my breath. People were like trying to take a picture. I'm like, okay.
I was shocked at myself. Like what? My whole
Yeah.
Gucci side just came out. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I
I
like
know. I was proud of our group though, because I'm like, we have some good dancers. Like I could say we represent pretty good. I was like, all right, if someone came up in here and they were like, whoa, and
especially Kevin with that spin on the ground.
it's going viral. It's like they played it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's a good sport.
That was funny.
So how'd you feel on stage when they said, hey, Markia, you're going to be on stage? Were you like, yes, I want this? Or you're like, oh, I don't do that.
Oh no, I was, oh my God, I was elated because I'm
Oh,
like,
good.
oh my God, like me, Marquita,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
what? I only been here for a year, so that
Yeah.
first year you feel like, oh my God, the roller coaster. I'm not doing good,
Yeah.
or I'm doing good, and
Right.
just to get seen from, I guess
Hmm.
the little that I feel like I've done, because I feel
Yeah.
like it's been a little bit, but
Yeah.
it felt great.
That's good. I love that. And, that does mean something to a new person because it's like you feel like I'm not deserving yet. What did I do yet? Yet. But I think it builds confidence and empowers you. And then, for the little time that you have been here, it almost makes you realize what I have done, what I have learned,
Mhm.
and then once you get up there to talk about it, you're like, oh, I do know something. Like,
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
just the people coming up to you afterwards saying how inspirational.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, me?
Like lift me up. Yes.
Yeah. So it gives you that confidence to just keep going, to know that that little bit that you did was actually a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you did great up there, and I'm sure you'll have
Mhm.
more stage presence and maybe teaching breakout sessions is in your future. Yeah. Good. What was your favorite breakout? Do you have one?
My favorite one was with Amelda
Koptanak, yeah.
Moulton and what's the other guy's name? Don't tell me.
I'm trying to think who she was with.
Joel Kimsey.
Joel Kimsey.
Oh,
Okay. Good
it was
job, Katie.
funny. I loved them.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
funny. They
Yeah.
brought life to it, but they also was showing you like a real life hands-on teaching moment. So
Hmm.
I love that.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. It's really cool when you can, dig in with the people that have, done it. Like proof, there's proof. There they are. You know, it's not like people are talking the talk and, but they never walk the walk. But it's like for sure. Yeah.
Mhm.
So are you big into personal growth? Do you read? Do you do, what's your routine like?
Oh, my routine. I'm getting back to it.
Hmm.
It's not easy, but
Yeah.
morning routine, waking up, prayer, of course,
Yeah.
reading the Bible. I've also got into a book called I Hope You Fail by Pinky
Oh.
Cole.
Oh, okay.
It's very inspirational.
Cool.
So just exercising, of course, being that we work from home, you got to move your body,
Yeah.
or you're gonna sit and be fat.
Yes. Yeah. You're like, whoa, what
Yeah.
happened?
So just mentally taking care of yourself, especially meditating. Meditating
Hmm.
is a big one. So yeah, that's my
Yeah.
routine to keep
That's
myself
good.
going every day.
Yeah, that's good. I have tried meditation. I've tried apps. I've tried all kinds of different voices. And I mean, I don't know. I'm not good at it. I know that's probably normal, but I just like to sit still and
Mhm.
just be with me or, a higher being or, but yeah, I am a spiritual person like that too. And, I think that counts. I read somewhere, I'm like, that still counts, like as meditating.
It does. Just spending that time with yourself. Oh, and daily
Mhm.
walks. I have to have
Yeah.
my daily walks. That's
Yeah.
important.
Yep, just getting out of here. Like I know, like working at an office, I would always like get out and like, walk around or I'd go out for lunch, right? So we should treat that the same working from home. Give yourself those breaks. And I agree. Helps
Mhm.
your mental, mental and physical, for sure. So tell us a little bit about your first year. I know it's been ups and downs. So what do you do for the downs? Like how do you keep yourself level?
Just trying to stay grateful. And I
Yeah.
say trying to because it's hard during that
Mhm.
time.
Yeah.
So when you're not making the sales and things aren't looking, your finances aren't looking too happy,
Yeah.
you just gotta take your eyes off of it and
Mhm.
focus on the goal, like, and to know that it's coming. It's
Hmm.
just working on you right now. So what
Right.
can I be doing during this time that's
Yeah.
gonna plant a seed and that's gonna grow when I need
Yeah.
it to grow? So yeah. So
And
that's
so,
why I just focus on other things like pouring into the business, learning more about the business.
mhm. Yeah, for sure. You just said something that's kind of funny, because you said plant the seed. So I just started a new book again today. It's Embrace Your Almost.
Mm.
And it starts out, it's Jordan Lee Dooley, but it's find clarity and contentment in the in-betweens, the not quites, and the unknowns. So far, so good. I like an easy read. I like being told a story. But it talks about gardening,
Mm.
and I will say I'm not good at it yet.
Yeah, don't feel bad.
Um, yeah, so it's like an analogy, and it's like, you have the dirt and you have the seeds, and you're gonna water it. It has sun, okay? And you're just waiting, right, for something to happen. You've done what you're supposed to do. But then, like, okay, nothing's happening. But then finally, you get a little sprout. And you're like, yes, I got it. Well, then
Mhm.
it kind of grows and then it's not doing so well. And you're like, oh my gosh, what do I do? I don't know. I'll pick the old leaves off or I'll spray some good stuff on it. I don't know. I even put on my overalls to look like a farmer, like that didn't help.
Not even the boots.
I got some gloves, some cute gardening gloves. I got the little spade thing and I was, digging in the dirt. And so, bottom line is you can do all the things, but, even though you don't maybe succeed what your expectations were, you have to just look at what you learned along the way, right? I learned a few things. I learned that I shouldn't plant this next to that. I learned that, this needed deeper dirt. I learned, so once like you said, if things are not going as planned, you got to look at other ways to get better, right? You got to dig in and learn more, try something new.
Mhm.
Um, and I think that's a constant moving target here, right?
Mhm. Because as things change, because things are bound to change. As things change, you got to learn how to pivot as well when then changes come. So.
Hmm.
It's all about
Yeah.
growth.
Yeah. So talk about your support. Do you have a supporting friend, family, or when you started this, they were like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, they were definitely like, what are you doing? That's not gonna be what you think it's gonna be. But
Mm,
I got,
mm,
I got faith in myself. I
yeah.
honestly never really had support, and I
Mm,
believe that that pushed me to this point because
mm,
nobody believed in me. I
mm.
definitely do. So
Good.
now within Symmetry, of course, I have the support because this is like a family now. So it's
Yeah.
like I have the support within Symmetry, and that's
Hmm.
all I need. Long as
Yeah.
God got me, I'm good.
Yeah. There's a
Like,
lot of support here. I see it every day with our team. I don't know how you guys work over there, but we have something called office hours, and they can go onto a Zoom like this and just be around each other. And, oh, I have a question. Oh, hey, are you dialing? Oh, I'm getting ready to do an appointment. Can we game plan? Um, do you guys have something like that where you are in your agency?
we have a little bit of Slack.
Okay,
Um,
yeah.
in Slack, and then we do dial teams.
Yeah.
Sometimes we go
Hmm.
in there, just kind of pivot off each other, give each other
Hmm.
some advice on dialing.
Yeah.
That's about it. But
All
other than
right.
that, get each other's phone number, and we will
Yeah.
call each other. We will text each other. That's one thing.
Yeah. That's
Mhm.
good. That's good. Yeah, I think just by having Zoom, and we work all remote, we're all over the country. And, it could be 10 o'clock at night and, I have it on and Scott's like, oh yeah, they're in there. And he might even jump in sometimes if they're in there late because we have West Coast people. But it's pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah. So tell me what you think, what does the next year for Markia look like?
Agency owner.
Ah, okay,
Agency
good.
owner. I'm looking forward to that, but I'm also looking forward to the hard work that comes in it. Staying
Hmm.
consistent. That's
Yeah,
the stuff that I'm building myself towards right now. So
yeah,
yeah, I'm looking forward to the agency owner, but also being a great leader.
mm,
That's I feel like that's number one. Just being a
yeah.
great leader, a leader
Hmm.
worth following for sure.
Mm, that's good. That's good. They say you have to learn how to follow in order to lead. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You
Hmm.
gotta be coachable.
Yes. Yeah, I love that. So you want ownership, you want your own agency, you want your legacy, and so what's your plan look like? Do you have a plan? Because you have to have a certain amount of writers. You have to, what are you doing for building your team?
So right now, I'm honestly not doing any campaigning online as far as like paying for
Yeah.
know, recruitment or anything like
Yeah.
that. I'm just going off of experiences. Or
Yeah.
I know for Florida, we went to Florida for the conference, and I
Yeah.
recruited one of the waitresses. So
Yeah.
just seeing
Yeah.
her experience, it reminded me of myself. So
Yeah, yeah, that's cool. That's really cool because you can relate to someone. That's the first thing that they want to know. Like,
correct.
you can do it, I can do it, right?
And I can tell them my story. Like I was once in your position, and this is
Yeah.
what it can look like. So it's like being
Mm,
able to see yourself
hmm.
in somebody, but also being able to show them this is what you can do if you
Yeah.
just commit it.
Yeah. Because I think now that you've been to a conference and you see these people are real that are on the calls and the numbers they're posting, 50 grand a month, maybe 50 grand a week. I'm like, what? This is the week leaderboard? But now that you see they're real, they're people, they've had their struggles, they have their stories, does that help your belief at all? Like I almost thought I couldn't do this because I wasn't that way. Like that I wasn't like them. But now, how's that changed for you?
Of course, that definitely was my mindset. Like when I used to be at work, I would literally be sneaking in the Zooms, the national calls. I'm like, he made what 50,000 this week? How?
Yeah.
I'm like, how?
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
as I started to get closer to the people in the company, and I'm
Hmm.
like, oh, that's how they did it. It's
Yeah.
possible. It really
Yeah.
is possible. So you
Hmm.
just kind of like start to relate to them, and they start to tell you their story, and
Hmm.
you realize that okay, this is what comes with it.
Yeah.
So you just gotta go with the flow because
Yeah.
you can get there. It can be you and these people were once us. So
Yes.
why
Why
not?
not? Why not me, right?
Why not?
Well, you talked about, you didn't really have support before, just generally in your life, it sounds like. So you've been like, you know what? I'm better than this. I'm going to rise above. And then you can look at me and be like, oh, like, and then you can say, yeah, I told you.
Yeah,
Is that your attitude? Is that how it's been for you?
definitely. Not having support was my support.
Yeah. Right.
It pushed me. I just knew that it was something greater out there for me. Because
Yeah.
I didn't want to work 50 to 60 hours for the rest of my life. I'm like,
Right.
at work, like, we don't even have 401k.
Yeah.
Insurance. What am I
Yeah.
doing? Is
Right.
this what I'm going to stay doing for the rest of my life? Do I see myself
Hmm.
here?
Yeah.
No. So something had to change. And I'm like,
How'd you find Symmetry? I didn't ask you that. How'd you find us?
well, I was actually a lead. So I
Ah,
I was a lead, and my mentor called me. Now I was getting calls prior to James calling me because my mentor is James Leeper.
yes.
I was getting calls prior to him calling me. Just always will hang up the phone because I had just bought the house in 2020, so I'm like getting my
Oh, yeah.
stuff in the mail. I'm like,
Yeah.
these people keep calling me. I'm at work, of course, because I'm busy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
James called me one day, I guess with that symmetry training stuff that he already
It worked.
it worked. And I was like, how he get me to book an appointment? But
Oh, man. James, he's cool. Yeah, he's awesome. I love him.
yeah, we booked the Zoom appointment and we just went from there. I ended up getting the protection, but at the end of that
Mm,
conversation, just us talking, him
yeah.
getting to know me,
Yeah.
not just to making a sale, but
Hmm.
him just getting to know me. He seen more in me and
Hmm.
that was exactly what I needed.
Wow. Oh, that's good.
Hmm.
So good. Well, I'd like to open it up at the last little 5 or 10 minutes we have left to the audience. If anyone would like to talk to Markia Cooper today, ask her a question, comment on what we've been talking about, please go ahead and unmute. Oh, I know someone's got something to say. Don't be shy. Don't worry. It's okay. It's a safe space.
It's safe, guys. I promise.
Well, I guess
What?
we just,
Hey,
Wait,
who's
go ahead,
this?
Nicole.
Oh, go ahead. I
oh,
had,
Okay, I'll go
good. You're good.
first. Markia, what leads are you working on right now?
I'm working on Razor Ridge. I still invest in some op leads, the EXB, the 50 cent leads, whenever I can get them. So yeah,
Yeah.
so
So
yeah,
you're just all around.
yeah, all over, all over. You have to kind of, get a little bit here, a little bit there. You have to. 'Cause if you stay in one place, you'll kind of be dependent on just that, and that's when that roller coaster comes in. So,
Okay. Thank
mhm.
you.
You're welcome.
And
I have a question.
yeah. Hello.
So, Markia, on a challenging day for you, like when you're dialing and it's just not going the way you plan it, like nobody's picking up or you're not getting the results you want,
Mhm.
what do you do to help you like recoup and rebalance yourself back out to just keep pushing through that dial session?
Well, one of the things that I've been working on with that is because what I've noticed is that I get discouraged sometimes if the dialing isn't going good. I will go right to social media, and I'm like, I gotta fast from that. So something I do is fasting from social media from time to time, and that kind of redirects me into my dialing. So I will say it definitely works, and you will catch yourself going to social media so much while you're fasting to the point where you're just like, okay, yeah, I knew that was a problem.
That's good, girl. That's good.
I know for me, if I get frustrated, if I'm not having a good moment, like I have to just get away. And like you said, walking, like you just, even if you're tired, once you walk and you get back, you're like, you're energized. Like you just needed to move your body, and just get that flow going again and be with nature and look at the birds. And this world's bigger than what just happened in there. Like, you know what? That's what I say. Like the perspective of it, like your perspective is huge on how you see things here. So
Mhm.
Nikki, I know you had something to say, girl.
I just wanted to say, just a lot of the things that you've said have resonated with me. Just how looking at the leaderboards and stuff and seeing that these people were once us, like that's just even like perspective, and I just appreciate your perspective. And then the whole no support was my support, like that's big. That's
Yeah.
so that's all I just wanted to say. Just I appreciate this session.
Oh, thank you, Nicole. My middle name is Nicole, so we
Oh
twins.
yeah, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful. She's funny.
Beautiful.
Jovan, I see you got your hand up. Pat, you're next.
I'm sorry that I'm not present right here, that I have a black screen there. Um, uh, I'm sorry, Markia, when do you have a date when you want to become an agency owner? Have you set that yet, or?
Yes. Well, before the next conference, August.
Oh,
I plan. Listen, yeah, y'all first
Good.
one hearing this now.
Okay.
Don't tell my mentor because he don't
No.
know.
We'll hold you accountable. You want to
Okay.
roll up in conference like I'm AO.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
So I want to be on that stage as the newest AO.
did
Woo.
you buy your code?
I'm sorry.
Did you buy your code yet?
Working on that.
Okay.
Working on that. That's definitely on my list for sure.
Great question. Thank you. Pat Slingo. Hello.
Hey, good morning. Hey, you know what? I heard this a long time ago, and this was something that was said to my wife, Ruth. You are an agency owner. Symmetry just doesn't know it yet.
Hello.
There you go.
Wow. Here's the mic. Well, it's here, but
But the actual question is, and that goes for all of you on here. You all are agency owners if you want it. It's just Symmetry doesn't know it yet. But okay, so we do have a lot of new agents on here. What are the one or two books as a new agent that really spoke to you when you were first starting in this business?
12-week year. 12-week year helped me make a decision. Like, what do you want to do, Markia? And how are you going to do it? Point blank, period. And there was another one. I can't think of the name of it right now. But dang, what's the name of it? I can't think of it. I can't think of it.
you can text me later. I'll put it on our Telegram.
I'll do that. But the four agreements. The four agreements.
Oh, I have that in my car for
Yeah.
carpool time.
Yeah. Yes, the four agreements. And yeah, those were some powerful books that kind of just realigned me and changed my mindset.
Awesome.
You know what's
Because
really
we're all about
weird?
personal development
It
here.
is.
It is. It is. That's where it starts.
Yeah. You know, when I hit 40, it wasn't that long ago, but I started having really bad anxiety about just silly things. And my doctor actually said, you know, we did a full blood work and everything, but he's like, I want you to read the four agreements. I'm like, you're the first doctor that ever told me to read. I have anxiety. Like, like he's like, you're probably healthy all here. It's like it's in here. And I'm like, whoa, like, okay.
It
I'm
is.
like, wow, right? You don't
It's
know. This is so powerful. This controls so much. Urgh, right? How we talk to ourselves and like what we do and what we don't do.
retraining yourself from the things that like I said, my mindset wasn't always here.
Mhm.
I had to get rid of people around me that were blocking me. And
Yeah.
so me pouring into myself with these books, that's where I learned from. You want to hide something from somebody, put it in a book.
Yeah. Right.
I learned a lot of this from books and,
Yeah.
being surrounded by symmetry.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I wasn't a big reader before either, and I was just like, okay. And now I've got one here, one there, one there. That's something I have to work on. I have to finish
Yeah.
finish each one. I just came to like, oh, let them. I got to get that. Oh, and then the next thing I'm like, okay, I'm halfway through this and quarter through that one. I'm like, all right, Kelly, just focus.
Yeah.
I might have a yeah. All right, I got two people raising their hand. We got Larissa. I haven't heard from you. I met Larissa in Orlando.
Me too.
Yes, I know.
The
What's
power
up?
of conference, man. I want to go to every conference because of this. It's great. But I just had a quick question because you sound so confident in being that self-motivator. Do you ever have like do you ever doubt yourself? Do you ever say, maybe I can't do this, And how do you get over that?
because one thing I know is, why wouldn't God allow me to flourish? Like, why would He? So it's back to your brain and those thoughts that you just have. Like, that just comes from the people that used to block me. Energy is everything. So a lot of that is, oh, I'm used to this old version of myself. So this new version of myself that I'm stepping into, why wouldn't I flourish? Like, I was just on the Zoom at work hoping that I would be on leaderboards. Now I'm on the leaderboard, so why wouldn't I? Like, it's all in your brain. Like, it's just retraining yourself, retraining your thoughts. Why wouldn't you? Just ask yourself, why wouldn't I? Why can't I?
If y'all didn't get chills from that answer, I don't know. You gotta just hang up. That's the first thing I noticed, Marquia, when you got on that stage. I was like, your energy. I mean, I was in the front row, but I was just like, bring it. Like, I feel
Oh,
this.
thank you.
Yes. So good. Love it. All right, Tyler, you're our last. Save the best for last, Tyler.
Oh, good. Hi, Markia.
Hi, Tyler.
Um,
I have to say this before Tyler gets started with Tyler. Tyler was at the corporate overviews that James used to have, and we were sitting right next to each other. I wasn't even licensed yet, I don't think so. And he was working at a job, working, what, 11 to 7 or something?
oh yeah, I was working some good hours.
Yeah, and I was working the opposite amount of hours. I'm like, Tyler, I don't know how I'm going to do this. And he was like, well, Marquis, you can do it. I just did it.
Yep.
So, Tyler, shout out.
And you both are from similar backgrounds, restaurants,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and I kind of wanted to touch on this because I'm super proud of Markia because I met her when like she said when she was starting and and I remember having a conversation with James Leeper. There was a corporate overview. It was the first one that I ran with Paul and James. Speaking of which, Paul's here. So if I don't tell James about your AO timeframe, Paul will.
Paul, come on.
But we had a conversation about you, and you weren't going to make it to that corporate overview for whatever reason. It was probably your job or something. And James was telling me that you were I don't know if on the fence is the right term, where you were like, I don't know if this is working for me, and I don't know if your headspace just wasn't in the right spot yet or what was going on. But I remember talking to James about your production and your activity, and you were doing good. You weren't quite at 5K weeks yet, but you were putting up APV far more than most people when they first start out, right? And so James and I were like, where is your head at? Like, why are you thinking like this isn't working for you? And and it's like, I don't know if you needed to give yourself grace or, what was going on. But for the new people that are here that are in that boat where they're writing APV, but it's not as much as they want or expected to, or whatever, what was that transition for you from where you went from I'm not where I want to be to where now you're on leaderboards? What'd you do? Like 8,500 APV this last week?
Yeah.
Like what, like coming up to 5K a week. Like where was that transition for those new people? What happened?
You want to know? It's so crazy because I was in that roller coaster. Like, my finances were decreasing. I'm like, this has never happened to me before. I'm so used to consistent money. You know, I know I'm gonna get paid in every 2 weeks. So just that. And okay, is this going to get declined? Is it going to get approved? Just that anxious feeling. I wasn't praying as much as I am now. I wasn't meditating. I didn't have any of those practices that I have now, just pushing myself. Of course, I didn't have the support. So that was one thing. I just mentally had to ground myself and to realize, like James will always tell me, Markia, I'm telling you, it's working on you during this time. Just stay focused. Just keep going. And so now when I tell people, they probably think like, yeah, she's just saying that because everybody say that. But no, you have to keep going. Even when your finances are on $100, okay? Listen, Let me tell you this, okay? When I went to conference September and I was on the stage and I didn't even know I was going to be on that stage. I had $300 to my name, didn't know how I was going to pay my mortgage when I came back. But guess what? I went to that conference and that was one of my biggest months when I came back. So just walking on
Mm,
faith, having that faith, knowing that why can't I? I can.
mhm,
It's like, so just retraining my thoughts and I just, that mindset, I had to just throw it
mhm,
out. Like, I was like,
mhm,
why? Like, no, get away from me.
mm,
So yeah, that's what it was. And just having James, you, Paul, people like that to talk life into me and speak life into my business. And I had to believe that myself. So it started with me as well. So changing your mindset and controlling those negative thoughts.
mm. Great question, Tyler. Wow, what a way to end this. That was super. Markia, you hit it right on the head. You can't just focus on one area in this business. You have to focus on like the four cornerstones, the four keys to
Mhm.
successful week. Like there's four, if you don't hit all of them and you're like, oh, well, I'm doing all this, I'm doing all that. But if you're not working on yourself, it's not going to work
Yeah.
because you're not ready to receive it, right? You're in that desperation mode and woe is me and so yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, reach out, reach up. Yep, just yeah, dig in, see what's missing, see what you're not doing.
Mhm.
Yeah. Great. Woo, this was good. This was good, guys. Well, I really, really enjoyed meeting you and talking with you. I'm glad I saw you in Orlando, and I just said I gotta get that girl on my call.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. This was life. I was like, okay, I gotta do this. I'm excited.
Yeah, and I was checking Slack. I'm like, dang, there she is again. There she is again. I'm like, she's trying to look good on my call now.
That's that after conference
Yes.
effect. That's why you got to go to conference. You have
Yes.
to.
Yeah. So I guess you're going to Denver?
Oh, for sure. Definitely. That's why I'm like, okay, I'm getting that owner's code because I'm going
Yep.
up a notch.
Good. Good. You do it. Act as if, right? Put it in the
Mhm.
universe.
Put it in the universe, speak it into existence. It's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Well, thank you so much. Have a beautiful day, and all of you as well. Make the best of it. We only get today, right? All right. See you guys later. Bye.
Yes.